Now is a perfect time to put the 49ers and the Seahawks right there on Amazon Prime. You can watch the game on Roku if you're out there watching it. You can watch it right here. So just keep your television on. Just switch from channel 210 on the Roku channel to the Amazon Prime app and let's roll. Because tonight the NFC West can be clinched. It can be clinched not by the defending world champs. The Los Angeles Rams are playing the final game of this weekend against the Green Bay Packers. When the schedule came out, it was all looking like this was a marquee event. Instead, we're seeing the defending Super Bowl champs with Baker Mayfield go against the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, and the defending world champs are sitting there at 4-9, and the Green Bay Packers at 5-8, coming off of a late bye. Sean McVay slated to be on tomorrow's program. And so, no, it's the Seattle Seahawks hosting the San Francisco 49ers. Because the Arizona Cardinals, as we all know, a complete lost season. Kyler Murray, non-contact injury, blows out his ACL just this past week. And this team has only 4 wins. The general manager, Steve Keim, taking an indefinite leave of absence for personal health reasons. These are the last 2 teams standing. The Seattle Seahawks, who nobody thought coming into the season had a shot at the division. Nobody. We were all talking about how they were going to be watching Russell Wilson cook elsewhere, and their plan post-Russell Wilson was a whole mishmash of who knows what. But Geno Smith put his foot in the ground and said, don't call it a comeback. Okay? Don't call it a comeback. And that team went and hit Munich at 6-3, and now, unfortunately, they're 7-6. They have hit that mid-season swoon I was talking about after a terrific start. And tonight is when they, in front of their home fans and their 12s, can show up on national television, if I'm not mistaken, for the first time since that Week 1 Monday Night Football contest against Russell Wilson, and show everybody what they're made of. Preventing San Francisco from clinching the division, which, yes, they can do tonight with a win with Brock Purdy at quarterback. And this is, again, why I love the NFL. It is a narrative-generating machine, as I always say. It just keeps on churning out stories that you didn't see coming. And it is also the possibility of you can't make this up. And the possibility of careers coming out of nowhere and taking off like a rocket ship. And I know this may come across as an overreaction because the kids only had 1 career start and 3+ quarters before that in an emergency role. But Brock Purdy is on the launching pad, folks. He has positioned himself on a launching pad because the pad is made of an organization with a championship defense and an offense that has playmakers all around him. And the guy at Mission Control is a coach who knows how to position his players and knows how to get his players ready and play the system that he has in store and in mind. It's all there. Everything's there. The teammates are there. The situation is there. The setup is there. The Super Bowl is within reach for the San Francisco 49ers organization if Brock Purdy can take him there. And I can't get enough of stories like this. Kid at Iowa State, sitting around first night of the draft, figuring out second night of the draft. He's not hearing his name either. All day Saturday, I'm sitting there in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Blue Man Group showing up. All sorts of crazy stuff's happening. We're not paying attention to 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round picks, pick by pick anymore. That's not the way we cover
Saturday,
the draft.
it's a good time.
And just for, what's and giggles, we throw it to the podium for the final pick in the draft. No idea that the name Brock Purdy, a kid who was at the Combine, that was being lost amongst so many different quarterbacks being thrown about. So many different guys that were being talked about. Brock Purdy's name gets mentioned. We think nothing of it. And here we are in week 15, and this kid, if he wins tonight, he helps clinch a division title and a home game for the San Francisco 49ers. That will happen 4 weeks from now, assuming Deebo Samuel back healthy, and a team that can stroll in Washington, the same Seattle Seahawks, the New York Giants, the Detroit Lions. Yes, you want to talk about possibilities in week 15 that are in the ether in this you can't make it up league? Yes, the Detroit Lions. It could possibly be, maybe, just maybe, the Dallas Cowboys. But that would mean the 49ers show up as the 4th seed, which won't happen, or the Cowboys show up as the 6th seed, which I don't think is going to happen either. But you can never say never. But it's the Commanders, the Giants, the Seahawks, the Lions. That's who's showing up for Brock Purdy's first career playoff start. Can win that one. Win that one, and maybe you wind up in Minnesota. Can they win that one? Maybe they stay put and Minnesota comes there if they catch Minnesota. Can they win that one? Uh-huh. I mean, we can't say at all that Brock Purdy can't do this.
That's true.
We cannot sit here and say, forget it. Guy has no chance. You can't do it because that's the beauty of the NFL. And tonight, that carriage rides in to a crazy-ass spot. I have been in Seattle for Thursday night football games numerous times for NFL Network. Numerous. I saw a rain monsoon hit that stadium pregame so hard that the field bubbled up. That was when Alex Smith and the San Francisco 49ers strolled in there to take on Mike Holmgren. That's how long ago it was. And Alex Smith surprised everybody by beating the Seahawks that night. And we were all surprised to see the field bubble up. Like, what the hell's going on? Fans show up there, and it feels like you're on a different planet. So, yes, Brock Purdy can get thrown off his game tonight. He's also banged up. It's a short week. I will proffer to say, no matter what spots in the Big 12 he showed up to play on the road for Iowa State, he's never heard a crowd or played in front of a crowd like the one he's playing in front of tonight. And it is, like I said, a moon community. Like you're in a different, like when you stroll in there and at night in Seattle, crazy things happen. You feel like you're no longer on, you feel untethered. You really do if you're a member of the opposition. So if he does it tonight, you can be rest assured he can do it the rest of the way. And that's what's at stake tonight. The Seahawks can say, yeah, that early season start is real. We're making the playoffs. We might show up in San Francisco. We might show up in Minnesota. Yeah, this is real. Geno's for real. We're cooking. Don't call it a comeback.
They write him off. He ain't right back, though.
And then that's one of the lines of the year. They wrote him off, and he didn't write back. One of the lines of the year, TJ. And then you got the San Francisco 49ers with Brock Purdy, and he can go in and say, yeah, you think I can't do it outside of the warm embrace of the Niners faithful in Santa Clara in the Field of Jeans? You don't think I could do this on the road? You think I'm going to get thrown off my game because I'm just off of the Mr. Irrelevant turnip truck?
Yeah, well, it's going to be the Usher gif, TJ.
You watch it. That's what I can't wait to see tonight. That's what's on the line. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.